Hello, good morning, 11 a.m. straight up on Saturday, March 18th, 2023. Should be coming up to a sound check here in a moment. There's my thumbnail. Added a little bit of brain characters with today's title, Windows Brainy Bunch. With today's title, Windows Brainy Bunch. With a couple of audio confirmations there. And I've got the date right there. Yeah. So welcome everybody. It shows 22 watching right now. And if I come up here and pop out chat, we'll go say hello to people. Tim Sal, I know that you are in the Zoom session. And we'll come over to you pretty soon. Let's see. Ken Stout thought he was first in chat. No, he was not, because Dennis Thompson, DDT 2005, had a comment a few hours before that saying that he was going to be late, something like that. So, hello, alias Teape. Hello to you, Ken Stout. And we had some conversation back and forth about showing up in chat. We've seen this a few times over where somebody puts a comment in chat some hours before, maybe 1 hour before the show starts. Then when people come in, they may not see that early chat message. Hello is Rick Lakes. Hello. Essentially working too hard. Hello. Ran Israel. Greg M. Some people on Twitter need to turn off all their tech gadgets and go outside for 30-minute walks a couple times a week. Even I know when to dial it back on Twitter. I do not have the Twitter bug. I'm reluctant to go to Twitter when somebody tells me to go look. Ay, caramba. Rick Lakes, Ran Israel, Jonathan, hellos back and forth. Cold and windy day, says Rick Lakes to Rand. Martin Hogg, good evening from wet Scotland. Jonathan, Greg M. Spring is around the corner, and here spring always follows the calendar. Supposed to get up to 0 degrees Celsius on Thursday. Yikes. Jonathan, Ran Israel and Rick conversation. Meant to say West Scotland. Oh, Martin Hogg, not West. Oh, not wet Scotland. West Scotland. Okay. Selden Ball, hello to you. Tim Sowell. Rick saying, I hope the wind dies down tonight. Catching up with everybody here. Ida Rivera, hello to you as well. Speedy C. Mike Wojcik. Ida again. Catching up. Bobby Warren. We'll go over to the Zoom session. The Zoom session is open. I think Tim's the only one in there right now because I've only heard one doorbell. Chris Garrett says, hello to everyone. Just going to sit back and watch the stream. I may join Zoom later. Lawn Dog. Okay, I be so far. I guess he means he's okay so far today. What's the temp and wind shear? I be here so far. Is that a second attempt at that? I be here so far. Okay, I be so far. I'm going to say it two different ways. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Says Lawrence Welk. Zavi Minor, hello to you. Bobby Warren's got a link in here about Walmart. What's that about? Something, let's see. Oh, the TV he's buying. I think he said he's buying it for his parents. Some hellos. St. Patrick's weekend. There's Dennis. The ride for my errand hasn't shown up yet, so I'm here. Here I am. Typing on a keyboard, flooded with sunlight. Jeff Ryman. Ken's driving. Rick Turan, 22 degrees north. Northwest winds, 13 knots. Wind gust up to 24 miles per hour. Probably knots per hour. Usually wind is measured in knots. Good morning, DVR. Good. And everybody here. I bought it. They like it. It's a good picture for a $298 TV. I think that's $298. Greg Guy, Morning, Doug. All in chat. Just got up 1:45 p.m. Just finished first cup of coffee. 55 degrees here in Southern Maryland. Ken is driving Lorna crazy. Frozen with spinning wheel for Seldom Ball. Try the refresh button. That seems to recover it, and he's recovered now. All right, so let's go over to Zoom. We got a lot of topics in the description of the video today. I'm doing my buttons wrong here. Let's see, I'm going to minimize my second screen and admit Tim Sowell. And let's see, turn off participants. Bring this up on screen. Oh, the Zoom configuration that I did earlier did not stick. So I've got to reconfigure the Zoom meeting before y'all can see Tim. There he is. Hello, Tim.
Hello.
So one of the topics today is for you with resetting your Facebook password.
Yeah, it's been a problem for a couple of weeks.
Was that just a suggestive, what was it, a subliminal suggestion? I took a drink and you just had to pick up your cup and take a drink just because you saw me taking a drink? Psychology course here. Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
So the way I understand it, you are able to interact with Facebook on your cell phone, but not your computer. When you try to reset your password on your computer, you just can't do it.
It takes me to a screen and can't do it.
How about we connect remotely to your computer and show the audience what's going on and see what we can do with it?
Sure.
If you go to the website, logmein123.com, and I'll give you a 6-digit code and we'll get the ball rolling. While you're going to that screen, I'll pop back over to chat. Some more conversation between people. Steve Dodd says, hello, everyone. Happy belated St. Patrick's Day. Dennis saying 89 degrees and mostly sunny in Panama. Now, I'm going to...
Ready for 6-digit.
Okay. Let's see. I'll get you a 6-digit code. Here's your 6-digit code. Take that. 420969.
420
969.
969.
While you're doing that, I'm switching my workspace to split mode so that we can use the opportunity to blur out anything that we need to. And this is the point last week where my XSplit crashed, but that's because I was trying to let the audience see me do that switch. And we had that mirror effect, and it just overwhelmed XSplit. So now I have to remember to push live. Oh, and I don't have a push live button on my screen of Zoom buttons. So watch out for me. Then I'm clicking in Log Me in Rescue to make the remote connection to your computer. There's Launch Remote Session. You might have a prompt on your screen. All right. I'm going to drag your Zoom thumbnail down to the bottom right and then bring your computer up on screen. Here we go. There it is. Let's see. Let's do this picture in picture. See if that works. I got to do push live. Remember that push live button, Doug? All right. So now while I'm looking towards the cameras at XSplit, I'm seeing your monitor on half of my screen. The other half has the previous screen. So it's kind of tiny. I might occasionally turn back to Baby Beast to be able to see things better. I'll minimize that chat window. All right, can you take us into Facebook? Let's see, you know what? Here's where I should perhaps, I'm going to take you off screen for the moment and let you bring Facebook up. And then once you know that you don't have anything private on screen, That looks like a good place right there. Let me bring that back on screen, okay? Here we go. So here's Facebook, and it's going to ask for your email address and password. Do you want me to blur the email address section?
I don't think it's important. It's just my personal one, the Moonwalker email.
All right. Then go ahead and put that in. We won't be able to see you type your password. We won't see characters while you're typing it.
And that's where the problem starts.
You entered an old password, so it thinks you have changed your password about a year ago. Your password was changed from either this computer or another computer on the same network that you are currently on about a year ago. And I'm going to presume you don't have any record of that other password.
Nope.
All
And
right.
I go to request a new one, and that's where it ends, and you can't get no farther than this.
All right. Well, there's request a new password and there's forgot password. Have you tried both?
I've been down both roads.
All right. In your recollection, do you think it's safe for you to click on those, or should we take you off screen each time you click on something?
I don't think you need to blur it because
All right.
it's going to dead end on either way we go.
All right. Oh, you know what? Let me try this. Let me try this button just to see. Oh, yeah. So that blurs the whole screen. So go ahead and click on that request a new password. And once we confirm that it's okay to show that, then I'll go back.
And
All
this
right.
is what you get.
Now I'm going to unblur that and push live. So get back on Facebook. We don't recognize your device. So it wants to recognize your device in order to use that method of getting a new password. We can't match the device you're using to the account you're trying to access. Is it likely that you could have been using a different computer a year ago?
No.
All right.
Same computer.
All right. How to try this again? Use another device. This must be a device you've used to log into this account before. Now that thing down there that says this won't work, is that clickable?
Yes.
We are scrolled to the bottom of the screen. So go ahead and click on this won't work.
And
I can't try another device. Okay, let's read this. If you can no longer access your login email or phone number, that's not true. You can access that email account, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have access to a device you've used to log into this account before, it's not safe for us to give you another way to log in. We understand that this might not help you get back on Facebook, but we have to take this action to stop anyone who doesn't own this account from getting into it. All right, so click on Go to Login Home.
And you're back at this again.
All right, and then let's see, there's forgot account. It's not asking forgot password at this point. Go ahead and try putting in your password again, and let's get back to the place where we have that link for forgot password. Okay, that's fine. We were expecting that, but now we have the forgot password prompt. So let's click on that.
Back to the same thing.
Back to we don't recognize your device. We can't match the device you're using to the account you're trying to access. How to try this again? Use another device. This must be a device you've used to log into this account before. Now, you said that you can access Facebook through your cell phone.
And you know what I did? I uninstalled Facebook from my cell phone.
Oh.
And it lost all its credentials and stuff. I restarted the cell phone, reinstalled the app, and it was able to log me in. Interesting.
When you reinstalled the app and then logged in, did you have to enter your password?
I didn't know it, but it did the what's it called? Two-factor authentication.
All right.
It sent the code to me, and bam, I'm on there.
Well, it's strange that you're, since you have two-factor authentication, it's strange that it's not using that technique to,
On a regular computer. It's odd.
yeah, to get you through. Now, I've got a couple ideas here. One is to use your cell phone to reset your password. So then you would have a current password for Facebook and be able to enter that on the computer.
It won't let you do that.
Well, so that means you've tried to reset the password using your cell phone?
Uh-huh.
And what do you run into there?
It's wanting a password that I don't have.
Oh,
It's
so
a it's a
it
dead
won't let.
end.
But wait a minute, that wouldn't be resetting the password. That would be changing the password.
Yeah, changing the password. I've
If
tried
you
that.
if you select to change a password, it's going to want you to know the current password. But if
Yes.
you log out of Facebook on your cell phone and then try to log into Facebook and it says it's wrong password, then you could click forgot password and it should recognize your cell phone as a device that has that uses Facebook. That's the problem you're running into with your computer is it doesn't recognize your computer as a previously used Facebook device, but your phone is. So if you do the forgot password rather than reset password on your phone, that method may work. Um,
I've tried that already.
are you certain you have tried that?
Yeah.
And what happens then? Because it's not going to be saying, it's not going to be insisting on the right password because that's a forgot password procedure. Does it tell you also that you've never logged into this device before? And if you tried that before on your cell phone, that would mean your Facebook should be broken on the cell phone and not able to get back in.
It's really odd. Yeah, I've tried that too. It's not working.
You've tried that too.
Yeah. I've
What are
tried
you
to
referring to?
I've tried to reset the password through the phone and it's
But
not working.
that's not what I'm asking.
Oh, to change it?
Change it. I understand that doesn't work because you have to put in the correct current password. But forgot password. Let's drop the terminology of reset password because that's too ambiguous. Changing means you have to put in your current password in order to change it. Forgot password is is a technique that should not require that you know the current password. It should only require that you're doing it from a device that has recently been connected to Facebook. I do see the URL comment by Lawn Dog. We may be getting in to that in a minute. I'm going to look. Are you? It looks like you're trying these things now. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm looking to find the place to where what you're talking about.
Well, the place you're going to find that is you would have to log out of Facebook, and I'm not convinced.
Okay, I can log out.
You'd have to log out because that's the only way you're going to get back to a prompt for forgot password. You're not going to find it while you're logged in.
Okay, I'm logged out.
Okay, so now on the cell phone, try to log in and put in what you think is the current password, and it should reject that. And then look for a forgot password link.
It doesn't even ask for a password. It logs in. It logs
Look,
in, and then I'm getting a message. We notice. What's this message here? It's not pulling up. Login alert. I got an email from them.
all right.
We
Does
have
that
noticed a unusual login from a device or location you don't usually use. Was this you?
answer
It,
yes? It's got something for you to click on.
the only thing it gives me to click on review login, manage alerts.
Well, you just read a question that says, "Was this you?"
Yeah.
So what? How does it let you respond to that? It's asking you a question. It's got to be giving you some way to respond to that question.
Was this you? And below is review login, and the other one is manage alerts.
Okay, we'll try review login because maybe that'll have some way for you to approve it.
Just now, Facebook for Android. This wasn't me. This was me are the two clicks.
Okay, then click on This Was Me.
And I have one that's check mark, remembered app. Another one that's not checked, forget app. Learn more and continue.
I don't completely understand the check marks. Can you describe better what's on the screen? You're going to have to turn off your virtual background for your phone to show up on camera.
Let's see here.
Catherine Anna Houseman Tim says that you built a new computer and she made your parts list. Was that?
Yes, she did.
Is this the new computer that you're using now?
No, it's the old one. That
You're
computer
working on
I'm using for photography only.
Okay, so you don't use your Facebook account on that computer.
There's really no accounts on it.
Okay.
Oops, wrong button.
I'm trying to see chat on the side here. Let's see, Lawn Dog, this seems odd, but because what if you get a new device, you're going to ask for the old device? Yeah, this does seem weird. I haven't come across this before, saying that you haven't used this device before. We're not going to let you do this. And I was also thinking, as Selden Ball suggests, about a different browser or incognito mode.
I did try incognito mode. Is it showing up? Barely.
Yeah, let me see if I'm gonna try to spotlight you. Relax your hand for a minute until I get some clicks here. Let's see, let's do pin, that's bigger. And then remember app, forget app. Remember this app, Facebook. If you want to stop getting, go ahead and read the rest of that message. I see the screen now and I understand what you're looking at, but read that message because we can't read.
If you want to stop getting login alerts for this app, we'll add it to your browser and apps.
We do want to continue getting login messages.
Yes,
we do.
Yes. And it says thanks. Done.
Okay.
That's it. But it didn't ask for a password. That's odd.
Well, that's telling us that Facebook is remembering your device. You remember when you log in, you can say, remember this device. There's a check mark for that. So I'm suspecting that's why you're not having to put in the password. So you would have to get Facebook to forget this device in order to go through that. But let's try, rather than trying to get out of that device, let's show what happens if we go to incognito mode. I'm going to bring your computer back up on screen and
excuse me.
Have you bring up incognito mode and let's go to Facebook. See if we get the same sequence. And you may already know the answer to that, but we're documenting this situation by showing it to the audience. So he clicks the three dots in the upper right and then choose about the third from the top, says New Incognito Window. Then go to facebook.com. Zavi Menorah says you can log in with a phone number to Facebook. Well, let's look for that also to see if can we log in using a computer and a phone number. Oh, that says email or phone number. Let's try that.
I have tried both.
Okay, well, I'm going to take. I'm going to turn on the blurring. Put in one digit for the phone number there, and let's make sure it's blurred to the audience.
Okay, it's blurred.
Yeah, it's blurred to the audience. So go ahead and put in the rest of your phone number. Oh, let's see. Ken is in the waiting room. I'll go turn off the waiting room. And whoops, I also have to admit him. Oh, it says he's joining.
Ooh,
So you did. All right. So let's see. That's still that displays your phone number. So I'm not going to unblur that, but I'll read that paragraph to the audience. It says you entered an old password. Your password was changed from either this computer or another computer on the same network that you're currently on about a year ago. And let's do the request new password again, just to be consistent. Be sure that it behaves the same way. This time we're using the phone number instead of the email address. Now here we don't recognize your device. We can't match the device you're using to the account you're trying to access. I'm looking at the URL in the upper left corner because one of the comments in chat was to make sure the URL is right and you haven't been redirected. And yes, it says facebook.com/recover/account. So that looks right. And how to try this again. Use another device. This must be a device you've used to log in to this account before. And we did recently log in using your cell phone again. I was hoping it would count that as a way to authenticate that this computer was okay. Now I'm floating the mouse over. This won't work.
It used to authenticate that at one time. They must have changed something this past year.
Well, a lot of security things have changed in recent times. So now I've got this unblurred. I can't try another device. If you can no longer access your login email or phone number and don't have, okay, this is because we clicked on this won't work. So that was really not an accurate piece of information for us to tell them. We could use a different device, but they want us to use a different device that has logged in before. All right, I'm going to try closing this window with the X. How to try this again. Use another device. Let's leave this on screen and have you log out of Facebook on your cell phone and then log back in on your cell phone. We know it's not going to ask you for your cell phone number or your password. Hello, Ken.
Hi, Doug.
Here he comes.
I was having a Doug Button moment.
All right. Let's see. Lawn Dog says maybe a workaround might be to create another user account on the computer, meaning another Windows user account on the computer. I don't feel very attracted to that. Rick Lake says, I have had this problem with people in my building. Resetting password is no fun to do on Facebook. At least for me. I ran into Tim's issue. Selden Ball says, does he get email notices of his friends' Facebook posts? Sometimes clicking on the link included in the email will bypass the login with password requirement. I would think that would be true if Facebook is currently recognizing the computer as a valid device. All right.
Actually, I'll make sure that app is closed. It's really interesting. I've been fooling with it for a couple of weeks now.
Lawn Dog's asking, saying, Doug, check your emails for a notice. I'm wondering if he's referring to Tim's email for a notice from Facebook, or is he referring to my emails? Looking at my emails off screen. Nope, all I have is an email from the post office.
Today
All
was
right.
the first time I got an email from them. That's when I logged back in on the cell phone.
Okay. So did
Huh.
you just log back in on the cell phone?
No, I actually logged out and closed the app
All
to make
right.
sure it's not running in the background.
Go ahead and reopen it and log in.
On the cell phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Log in. Doesn't ask for a password or nothing. And then I get an email
Nah.
that they've noticed unusual login from my device.
Oh, there's Catherine again complaining I'm not reading the chat. I'd be thinking out loud, Rick, my problem on this is I can sign into Google on my desktop, but trying to sign into Google on my phone keeps failing.
No VPN.
Well, Tim, that just hit me out of the blue. What? Explain. No VPN. Why did you say that out loud?
I was reading Catherine.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm catching up on chat here. So Rick is saying my problem on this is I can sign into Google on my desktop, but trying to sign into Google on my phone keeps failing. Okay, I'm not gonna go try to concurrently go down both roads with Tim's issue and Rick's issue, so we could come back to Rick's later, perhaps. And that's Greg to Rick. Does Tim run a VPN? Disable it? No, he does not. Try reset password starting here with account. All right. How far behind am I on chat? Not that far. All right. We'll bring that up in a new tab. Where's the new tab? Oh, there's the new tab.
Too many buttons.
Yeah, too many tabs, too many monitors.
I like Ken's picture.
That's just me thinking through how we can fix this.
Well, that link that Wintermute put in only takes me to my Facebook account. It did not take me into anything about login identify.
I remembered one of your cookies.
Let's see, what is this? Yeah, in fact, it took me, it looks like it took me to my last active page in Facebook, which was is this my Grandpa Doug Learns Fortnite page? Yeah, up here in the URL, it says facebook.com login identify. Maybe it's just that, yeah, so it did take me to the URL.
That's the same URL over here. Well, it's different now. It's recovery account.
Are you saying that you went to that URL?
No, I didn't.
I don't understand what your comment is then. You just said that's the same URL over here. Where is here? What are you talking about?
I would have just ignored that comment.
Okay. Continuing on. Dustin Fuller, hello. Deja vu all over again. Mark Baggett. It appeared that Tim had long password. Okay, I don't know what that's referring to. You had a long password, I guess? Is that what Long Dog's saying? I don't know. It's Groundhog Day at Facebook. Good afternoon from Idaho, snow country last week, yada, yada. How does Facebook recognize a device with cookies or hardware hash? I don't know. Check Tim's email for login alerts. You've looked at your email, right, Tim? You had
Yes.
one that came in, and we saw one for a login alert, and we went down that road and did not get a good solution, although I'm still thinking the solution should be down that road. Hi, everyone. Does it work to log into Facebook on the phone using a web browser, not the app? All right. That's interesting. Open up a web browser on your phone and try to log into Facebook. Not sure if that's going to get us somewhere, but maybe. Rick, I need to turn off YouTube notifications. Okay, that's not on our topic. Tim, do you have a pretty significant password? How do you respond to that, Tim?
Yeah.
It's a complex password. Open it on Tim's computer. You must, Wintermute says open it on Tim's computer. Have you gone to that link on your computer, Tim, that Wintermute gave us?
No, I haven't.
Try doing that. You can either click it from chat or type it in facebook.com/login/identify. On the device with the issue, try creating another user account. Technically, you're logging into the same physical device. Now, Long Dog, you're not specifying whether you mean Windows user account or Facebook user account. I think you mean Windows.
It's taking me to that same page again. How does it know? Is it picking up a cookie or something? I don't get it.
All right. I'm displaying what page Tim got to up here in the URL. You can see facebook.com/recover/account. So we're getting the same thing. That's what that link takes us to. Let me catch up in chat.
I got a quick question.
Yes, Ken.
Is there any chance, Tim, you retained the email when you originally changed it about a year ago?
Meaning I used the same email?
Right. You should, when
Yes.
you changed your password, you should have gotten notification. Is there any chance you still have that email somewhere?
That I don't know. I haven't looked for that.
Search your email for Facebook.
Yeah,
And-
the email will say something to the effect, if you just change your password, blah, 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 blah. And if it did, it might actually identify what the password is.
Okay, I'll try finishing.
I'm just thinking outside the box a little bit.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually.
Let me put my thinking cap back on, see what else I can come up with.
Now that you're doing that, maybe I can finish my sentence.
Sorry.
So I was going to suggest, Tim, do a search in your email for Facebook and then look for the date instead of just scrolling through the emails like you're doing now.
Huh, there's only two, and that's today. I guess I deleted it back then.
Oh, okay. I did see now that you did search Facebook. And let me have the mouse for a minute. You're not on screen. Your computer's not on screen because we have your email now. So I'm going to go all the way to the bottom. I see we're getting back to 2020.
Oh, okay.
So
Oops, we went past it.
Now I've got the mouse. We are sorted by date, descending order by date. So now we're going to go look for March 2022, around that area. And this is while we are searching for Facebook emails. We got 447 of them that showed up in this search. So March of 2022. So we search for Facebook and we're getting every email that contains the word Facebook in it, which would include lots of other stuff.
Yeah.
So let's try instead in the search field, I'm going to type reset. And the audience is not seeing this. I'm going to bring up your computer on the preview screen and then blur the entire screen. Yeah, that substantially blurs it. So then I'm going to push that live. So they're seeing a completely blurred screen, and that's a better way for me to describe what we're seeing. So I searched for the word reset. We've got 15 results. Much easier to search through because the word Facebook is too generic.
Yeah.
So then looking for around March 21. We see Skype, Instagram, AOPA, Microsoft, PC World. We don't find any Facebook. Now, does a Facebook password reset include the word reset in the email? Not necessarily. So I'm going to try searching for a different word, password. We got 64 results. And then going down to around a year ago. Let's see, I see Google. Here's, well, Facebook, but that's not a reset. There's an
That was a
email.
link I sent to Mary King so she could log into Central Valley Aviation Association's Facebook page.
All right.
But she doesn't know how to use neither.
Yeah. Instagram, Uber, PayPal, TurboTax. Yep. And we're getting about a year worth of surrounding March 2022. Whoops, wait a minute. No, I'm not at 2022. I'm at 2021. Intuit, TurboTax, GoDaddy, Uber, Sam Mobile. Now, and actually, somebody asked in chat about an email from a year ago. What is that actually going to do for us if we were to find it? It's all it's going to do is give us a confirmation that you reset your password a year ago. Not finding the email does not mean that somebody else changed the password. It could be that you deleted it. So the only thing we could have found by that is a confirmation that you did intentionally change it. And we're not finding that. Now, since that doesn't give us a way to fix your password problem that we know of, I think I want to step away from that. I'm going to come back to chat. I think I need a new phone. That's not on our topic. I'm trying to catch things here that are on our topic. Sometimes people try to crack accounts using cracking tools.
Yeah.
You need to be logged out of Facebook here for the same URL under reset password. Now, this is a different link. You need to be logged out of Facebook. See here for same URL under reset password. All right. So, Tim, you are logged out of Facebook on your computer. Do you have the chat room on your computer, Tim?
Yeah.
Go ahead and bring up the chat room.
Oops. Mouse is being goofy. Turn that one off.
Let's see, Selden Ball says, try clearing the browser's cache and cookies. Well, to my awareness, the incognito mode should have accomplished that same effect. Londog was referring to creating a new Windows user account. Well, another thought on my mind is for me to try signing into your account from here. I don't even need to know what password you're entering because all I need to do is enter an incorrect password. Oh, hey, you know something else? It was telling us that you were using an old password.
Yes.
How about if you try putting in a completely wrong password that you've never used?
I have tried that. We can try it though.
You have not tried that. All right.
I have tried it, but we can try it here.
Okay. Well, before we go down that road, if you've already tried it, let's consider other things. I'm going to finish up with chat. URL is different. Did it redirect? Not identify. I think the URL, that might have been before we saw that it was the same. We'll get back to that in a moment. Try another browser. Try clearing browser cache and cookies. Ken, that's a great idea. Checking the browser for safe password. Try another browser as others suggested, or use the app from Microsoft. A 91-year-old person is calling for attention. I got no idea what you're trying to say there, Lawn Dog. Tim needs to call Facebook from Bobby.
They have no phone number.
All right, I'm going to come back to your computer screen, Tim. Oh, hit the wrong button there. Okay, so where's your chat room, Tim?
That would be over here.
All right. So here's this where Wintermute was saying you need to be logged out of Facebook. See here for same URL under reset password. Change or reset your password. To change your password on Facebook, if you're already logged in, reset your password. If you're not logged in, find your account page, type the email, mobile number, full name, or username associated with your account, then click search, follow the on-screen instructions. For security reasons, you won't be able to use the same mobile phone number that you use for two-factor authentication. What?
Really?
That's weird. For security reasons, you can't use the phone that you set up for two-factor, right? For security, you won't be able to use the same mobile number that you use for two-factor authentication to help you reset your password. You'll need to have a different mobile phone number, which we could use mine, or email address added to your account to reset your password if you ever need to. If you're still having trouble, we can help you recover your account. I think I'm understanding what they mean with that. Yeah, that was a weird thing on the face of it. Find your account. Enter your email or mobile number to search for your account. Go ahead and use your email address there. You've already authorized that being displayed. Which actually I have your screen just blurred right now anyway.
Right back to this.
Yeah, that didn't help.
Yeah, this was a tough one. I've been at it for a while.
Yeah.
I made a joke about it to somebody I was talking to yesterday. I think Facebook's got COVID-19. It's sick. I've been down through all of these search things.
Yeah. Well, us putting this on this video kind of documents.
Yeah,
this.
true.
Tell us you've been through this, and we demonstrating going through this. It certainly should not be this difficult.
No, it shouldn't.
If you're still having trouble, we can help you recover your account. I'm inclined next to go down that road and see what we get. We might get into a chat with Facebook. Let me say hello to Aliaj Teape here. Aliaj, are you there?
You hear me?
Yes, I hear you now. Welcome aboard.
Oh, okay. Do you hear me much better than last week?
I'm not undecided about that. Talk to me some. No, your sound's not better. I suggest that you take a moment to replay the YouTube to yourself, mute your microphone in Zoom, and then replay so that you can hear what we're hearing. Because no, that was not very good audio. Do you know how to mute yourself in Zoom?
Oh, okay. I use it on my cell phone to this time. I will see if this works much better.
Okay, well now I can understand you.
Or it doesn't.
I'm understanding you now.
Okay.
Well, we'll try
What
that.
the chat say? Can they understand?
Say again?
Does the chat hear me okay this time? Or is problems?
I can kind of hear you okay. I think you need to be very careful with
what I'm saying. Okay, I want. Okay, no problem. I
Okay.
will speak slowly and clearly.
Yeah. Speak slowly and enunciate very clearly. I think that'll help.
Okay, no problem.
All right. Thank you. I'm going to go back to chat.
I thought you would like this one, Doug.
All right.
Interesting. Never had this problem before.
Dennis saying, if you clear cookies, Facebook will forget the device. If you use cookies, you also can't use incognito mode as there's no cookies. That's why I asked the question before. You know, I think we should document that. I think we should.
Yeah.
We should document doing that.
They have two phone numbers. I've tried that, Ken. They don't work.
You've tried both
Brian
of those.
just said.
Okay. So we have.
They don't even have a voicemail. It just rings.
So Tim and somebody else has documented those phone numbers aren't working. Have him go to the same URL on his phone's browser. Wintermute tally as you're fading in and out a bit. That was my impression. Those phone numbers are pre-recorded messages directing people to use online help.
Garbage.
Brian says this might help Tim, but might be the same dead end. So instead of going down there, let's go take a look at what we've got next on Tim's computer. This, if you're still having trouble, we can help you recover your account. Let's see what we get there. I just clicked on that. Please enter your email or phone number to search for your account. So I got the screen blurred. Go ahead and put in your, well, we've already got, we're okay with your email address. Can you type in your email address, Tim? Yeah, same place.
I'm trying it on my phone right now through a browser.
Through a browser. All right.
Let's see what this does. Incorrect password. Try again. Same problem.
Well, let's go. Before we go deleting the cookies and all that, I'm going to try on my computer logging out of my Facebook account and then attempt to log into your Facebook account. And I'll go, I'm not displaying this on screen just yet. We'll get there in a moment. And you told us that this was your normal email account. Oops, that's a different one. Well, why don't you just read out your...
It's the Moonwalker 27 Tim at Hotmail.
Okay. Here I got the displayed on screen. Moonwalker 27?
Yeah. 27 Tim.
Tim. At?
Hotmail.
Moonwalker27tim at hotmail.com.
Yep.
Then I'm going to put in a complex password and display it. Password 123.
That sounds like a Homer Simpson password to me.
The password you've entered is incorrect, and there's a forgot password. I'm not going to save that to RoboForm.
Not now.
Then click forgot password.
And the whole YouTube just know this Facebook password now.
And you get the same thing.
It's publicly now.
Usually they send you an email with a link to reset it. They're not doing it no more.
Yeah, that's not what we're getting.
Why not?
Okay, what I got in results to that was the same message that Tim's coming up with. We don't recognize your device. We can't match the device you're using to the account you're trying to access. How to try this again. Use another device. This must be a device you've used to log into the account before, and this obviously is not the case on my computer. It hasn't been used before for Tim's account. I can't try another device. If you no longer access your login or phone number, your login email or phone number, and you don't have access to a device you've used to log into this account before, it is not safe for us to give you another way to log in. We understand this might not help you get back on Facebook, but we have to take this action to stop anyone who doesn't own his account from getting into it. And they give us no other next steps whatsoever. We do have another device that you can log in at your cell phone, but that is not helping you recover the account. Oh, well now when you try to change the password on your cell phone that is validly logged in, it wants you to enter the correct current password before letting you change the password.
Which I can't do.
Right. So when you're trying to enter the correct current password on the cell phone and failing, is there a link there called forgot password?
Nope. It's a dead end just like this. Very interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, continuing in chat. You've
Now,
been
if I
using
were
email address. Have you tried the phone number? Yes, we did try the phone number. Essentially working too hard. I've seen you around quite a bit, and you are participating in the conversation. So I'm going to, wait a minute. What is this? I can only make you a managing moderator. I can't make you a regular moderator. Ken
What?
Stout, this is another anomaly, Ken Stout. Do you see this?
I do see that. I just wonder if he used to be a moderator and second, maybe different account. I don't know.
That's odd.
But it is odd that you can't make him a regular
Oh,
mod.
no, here it is. Here's standard moderator. I think I just wasn't scrolled down far enough.
Oh, okay.
That's what
that
it
was crazy.
Yeah, because if I scroll that chat window down even further, oh, now the menu appears up higher. So here again, yeah, if I'm scrolled up on this menu, that last option doesn't show. Standard moderator.
And what is managing moderator?
Say again, Aliaj?
What this new feature does?
Are you asking what a managing moderator is?
Yes.
Yeah, a managing moderator is able to change the chat mode, meaning to enable slow mode. And
okay.
There's a couple other things that a managing moderator can do that standard moderators cannot do. So Ken's been experimenting with that a little bit. They did try the phone number, no difference. Yep, okay. Are you sure they didn't send email? Well, all we can say is that it's not showing up in Tim's email account. I mean, we did get an email saying that there was we haven't displayed that email. Can you, Tim, can you bring that email up on screen? Your computer's not on video right now.
Oh, sure.
Go back to that email that came through about login activity. Brian Lightfoot, to report a compromised Facebook account. We don't have reason to believe this account has been hacked. We don't want to cause them to completely block it.
Okay, I got the email up, and
right.
There's nothing there that
Check
needs.
spam, Tim.
I have checked the junk, and it's not there.
All right.
There's only 14 junk emails because I clear them out every day. Sometimes I get good emails in there. I'm like, that's not junk. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Let me catch up with chat here. Brian Lightfoot, the rest of us, has put it, but in typical Facebook fashion, they first want you to enter name and password, so that doesn't work for a compromised account. Jim Cassandros, I'm told the easiest way to solve this would be open a new account on the PC, enter a new account on the phone. have Facebook help close the old account. Well, that has a
Don't
lot
want
of
to do that.
yeah, that has a lot of inconvenience to it because all of the connections that he have would be
Lost.
lost. Yeah. And if this is going to have Facebook help close the account, why not just have Facebook help regain access to this account if they're going to actually help?
Yeah. I
I
think
bet
their
this.
artificial intelligence is broken right now, or their servers.
Okay, let me catch up here. I bet the cell phone has a cookie that his desktop does not have. Google, how to fix we don't recognize your device Facebook problem. Interesting results. Okay, so I'm going to copy and paste that. Suspecting there's a lot of results here. Why is Facebook not recognize? How to recover Facebook account? We don't recognize. These are YouTube videos.
I've been through all those too.
You've been through them.
Quite a few of them.
All right, let me catch up with chat because that's I want to give it a chance. Hello, planet Earth calling Mars. I was scrolling down, Doug. We may need to contact ChatGPT. Why would I want to do that anyway? I'm not sure what you're referring to there. Essentially working hard. Can you log into Tim's phone? Gonna have to fix it from there if that's the only recognized device. We could. We don't know that that's going to fix it. We might wind up going that road. Forgive me, I had to be away for a bit. Can you put a comment in for me to try and remove this? All right. So now let's go look at that email. I see a lot of other names and such on your left panel.
Can I hide that? Yes, I can. No, I can't.
Let me try.
Oh,
Go. Let's see. Here's that alert message. I'm moving the mouse to this border between those two and trying to drag to the left. No, that doesn't work. How about this arrow
click that.
here?
There you go. Nope.
Yeah, that still didn't minimize enough of what we want. Let's see. Can we open this in a separate window? Yeah, there. I did a double click on that email and maximize. There we look good. Okay, bringing this up on screen. And it's not blurred. So the subject line, login alert for Facebook on Android. So that's your phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
We notice an unusual login from a device or location you don't usually use. So this was not the login attempt from the computer.
No.
So review login, we're not really concerned about reviewing the login for the phone. So I've got the Zoom session back on screen. I'm going to close this email. And we do have an earlier login alert. That is also Android. We're not getting login alerts for attempts to log in from the computer, not your computer or my computer. That's curious. I'm going to come back to this review login and bring this back on screen. Okay, this email back on screen. So it's got these two buttons here, review login and manage alerts. Tim did the review login earlier and described it to us. We'll go down both of these roads, see what we get. I'm going to take that off screen for a moment.
He must log in the
All right, so let's go bring that back on the screen. I haven't clicked on anything since the click that I was broadcasting. You must log in to continue. Log in as Tim Sal. You must log in to continue once a password here. Do you get those emails on your cell phone?
Yes, I get the same emails I get on my desktop.
All right. Can we connect to your cell phone?
Never tried that before.
Oh, I'm not asking you if you know how. I know how. I'm
Oh, go
asking
ahead.
I'm asking your permission.
Sure.
All right. So I'm going to send a link to you by text. To do a standard connection.
Learn something new every day. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, I can. And I'm going to go grab your phone number without exposing that. Although, you know what? No, I'm going to send it by email since we know your phone gets the email. That way I'm not even getting your phone number on any of my screens. Send email via my default. I'm going to send it via LogMe and Rescue servers. Now, do you get the Hotmail account on your cell phone?
Both of them
right.
will work on my phone.
Okay, I'm going to use that email account so that we're only exposing that one. So, Moonwalker27Tim at hotmail.com. And this email is for a mobile device. And emailing the link. Okay, so that'll email a link to your cell phone. Launch the link from your cell phone. It should ask you for a 6-digit code.
So click on the link.
Yep.
Oh, I got to install it, huh?
Yep.
It's installing.
Yeah, so it'll probably take you to an app store.
Open. Continue. Okay. What's the code?
176122.
Connect.
Alex Cheek, I see your comment. I have a topic to bring up if you have time. I already solved it though, but I think it's interesting for your channel. Get no notice removed either. I'm kind of try to skip over some of the things that are not on this topic. No worries, we can discuss tonight on my show.
You're connected.
All right. Z / Hi Doug, a bit late to today's stream. Okay, I'm caught up in chat, I believe. If I've missed something in chat that you think I should get back to, then give me a new chat message, hit me in orange. Now, coming back to Baby Beast to make the connection to Tim's phone. Actually, I'm going to keep broadcasting on Zoom for a little bit here. And yes, I can show this. So here's what happens in my Log Me and Rescue is I typed in the name Tim Phone and it's waiting right now. So I right click here and click Start.
Oh, I gotta allow it. Start recording? No.
Yes.
Yes.
Because the recording is what allows your phone to broadcast to me.
Okay, I started.
All right. So now I'm reviewing the information on this screen and be sure it's okay to show that. I don't see anything on. You don't see this screen, Tim. I'm looking at the rest of the stuff that's on my Log Me and Rescue screen. Yeah. So it looks okay. You'll see this come up on the YouTube stream right now. And so this panel gives me information about the phone, and this center box shows me what's on the phone itself.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could do this.
And then I can make this bigger, show a new window. Yeah, I'm going to click this button here to show a new window, and then maximize that. So here we're seeing, and this is an Android phone.
Yep.
All right. This is showing information about, let's see, display viewing started. Yeah, this is the Log Me and Rescue app showing on your phone. Down here we have a home button. I'm going to try clicking on that, and no, I can't. So this is just a viewing session. You have to do all of the controlling.
The top buttons, the ones above the ones that's in the black bar should work.
They do not work for clicking. This is not remote control. This is remote viewing.
All right.
So what we want to get to now is that, and I'm going to take you off screen while you go to it, is we want to get to the email on your cell phone about the connection attempt. Okay, so stay right there. I'm going to bring that back up on screen. Do you agree that's okay to show?
Sure.
All right, here it is. We have this same email, login alert. Hi, Tim. We noticed unusual login from a device or location you don't usually use. Was this you? But you do usually use the Android phone. It's the computers that are, we would
Not
think
working.
they would call unusual or a device you don't usually use. Facebook for Android. So we have review login and manage alerts. And when we do this on the computer, it requires that you log in. Now, I can't click on the manage alerts button. And I'm going to take that off screen and have you press manage alerts. And then don't press anything else. We'll see if this is okay to show. Do you agree that's okay to show?
Yeah.
All right, here's what that took us to. Login alerts via Messenger and SMS are no longer supported. You can you can still receive alerts via in-app notifications and email. If you get an alert from an unfamiliar location or browser, you'll be able to reset your password and secure your account. Add an email address, notifications, and email. Let's take a minute to comprehend this screen. Login alerts via Messenger and SMS no longer supported. So they're not doing that through Messenger and text messages anymore. You can still receive alerts via in-app notifications. So that would be in the Facebook app. You can receive notifications. So ideally, when you're trying to log in with your computer, what would be very convenient is if the Facebook app on your phone would give you a prompt that you'd be required to touch in order to confirm that the computer's okay. That would be a nice thing, yeah. But they're not doing that.
They used to.
Well, I've seen that in other systems,
but not now.
Then if you get an alert from an unfamiliar location or browser, you'll be able to reset your password and secure your account. Add an email address. All right, let's do I'm going to take it off screen again and have you go to notifications. Touch notifications there. All right, I'm going to bring that on screen.
Doesn't give you a whole lot of options, does it?
Choose whether you want to get a Facebook notification alert. There's a check mark for get notifications. Yep, nothing there that's going to help us. Touch that left arrow in the upper left corner to go back to the prior screen. Touch the, let's see, now anything else in here? So I'm going to take that off screen again and have you touch email. Yeah, that was kind of expected. Here's what that is, showing the audience. Choose whether you want to get alerts, and there's a check mark there to get alerts at your email address. All right, touch the left arrow in the upper left corner. You're still on screen. Touch the left arrow in the upper left corner. And this gets us back.
Opens up Facebook.
Facebook. Okay. Now, when you try to change the password here, it requires that you enter the correct current password, which you don't have. Let's go down that road. Let's see. You're still on screen. I think you're probably okay here. I feel this is kind of safe. So are you looking for the place to reset the password or change the password?
Yeah.
I'm thinking settings.
I've been down this road. This looks familiar. Here we go. Security and login.
Yeah. There's change password.
Now this is interesting here. It's showing 2 different Samsung Galaxy phones, which I've noticed.
Now let's look at that a minute. The first one says active now. The second one is indicating February 28th at 10:54 a.m.
That's when all this mess started, I believe.
There's a 3-dot menu on that second one. I'm guessing that would allow you to remove that one. You can log out of this session. If it wasn't you who logged in, we can take you through a few steps to secure your account.
Which I've been down that road before, and it seems to be connected to the same phone, but it's odd showing 2 of them.
Yeah, but we do have change password here. Now, show us down a little bit further. 2-factor authentication. Is the 2-factor turned on?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And it won't let me turn that off.
Okay. But they just told us they don't do text messaging anymore.
But here's your security message, text. Give me a break.
Now, however, that was a very specific thing that that was about. It might have been restricted to that.
They must have changed something the first of the year. And the whole system's broken.
They can change things.
That wouldn't be a 2-3 dots.
Last for verification code. You added this number, enable 2-factor, add a backup method, which is authentication app or recovery codes or security key. All right, well, let's go show what happens when you try to change the password.
See, it's asking for current.
There is a forgot password there, though.
I have tried that. I'll click on it.
Yeah, but we want to document what happens for the audience.
And it takes you this. It takes you down this, and then I try another way, and it's the same thing.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to do the left arrow in the upper left corner, and I want to go through this a little bit slower because we can't see your finger touching options. So I want to describe to people what you're doing so that we're documenting this well. So if you were to put in what you know to be the current password, we're going to accept that it rejects it. So I want you to go ahead and touch forgot password. I know that's what you just did, but
I'm going to do that now.
Yeah, touch forgot password, and that takes you to here. Try entering your password. So go ahead and try what you believe to be the current password. Stop for a minute. Stop.
It's showing numbers.
Yeah, I'm going to blur that. Okay, it's blurred. Go ahead and do the rest.
I think I have idea what can be problem with this Facebook.
Okay, let's wait for a minute, Aliage, until we finish this attempt, and then I'm gonna
Okay,
come back to you.
I've got it typed in, but I haven't clicked on log in yet.
All right, go ahead and click on show. You're blurred out, so the audience isn't going to be able to see it. I want you to see it and confirm that what you
That's it.
typed is what you expected. Okay, then click hide, and then click log in. Okay, incorrect password. Try again. I'm going to unblur this. Hang on a moment. Incorrect password. Try again. Try entering your password. It wants us to try again. There's also try another way. We know that trying that again is not going to get us through, but it could trigger a different path. They might give us some other option. Yeah, go ahead. I'm going to blur the screen again and ask you to type in that same password again. All right, then touch login.
Here we go.
Okay, I'm going to display this. Incorrect password, try again, try entering your password. So it did not take us to another offering. So I'm going to blur the screen and then have you touch that option that says try another way. Now, hang on a second. Unblurring for the audience. Try entering your password, not my account, try another way. Okay, touch try another way again.
It's just looping.
Yeah, what this is telling me is that your account doesn't have another way set up.
Wait a minute. It's not going anywhere when I click
Yes,
it.
it is. Yes, it is. It's every time you touch that, it's going to that same screen. So you're not seeing any change.
Yeah.
Because when you selected try another way, it doesn't find any other way, so it's bringing you back to this screen. Okay, now, Aliash, go ahead with what your idea is. I'm bringing you up on screen. Bring Zoom on screen.
Yes, my idea is he has enabled the two-factor authentication, isn't it?
Yes.
And every time on every device you connect to this Facebook account, you must go to that app and confirm it.
Yes, should, but it's not doing that.
Yeah, it's broken.
Then something Facebook has messed up.
Yep.
Yeah. If he were to successfully enter the user account and the correct current password, then it would send a two-factor authentication to his phone. But we're not getting to that point. Facebook does recognize that we're entering an old password, but it won't let us do anything with that.
Then Facebook is beep.
Beep? Yeah.
You know what?
Okay, let me.
This family-friendly content. Okay.
Yes, family-friendly content. Thank you.
It's definitely broken. Or their AI went on vacation.
Let me come back to chat and catch up on chat. Then we'll consider another path, maybe. Dennis likes the cell phone access. Might want to buy that software. Really expensive. It's.
Yeah, well, doesn't that come with log me and rescue?
It's part of it's an add-on to Log Me and Rescue. So you start with my basic annual subscription and then add on top of that. I'm not sure what the I'm not sure what the number is. It's my entire subscription, including the mobile, is somewhere between $1,200 and $1,800 a year. So not for non-professionals. I've gone back to start when you're talking about your password on Facebook. I had the same trouble and ended up making a new login with same email. Darren, hi everyone. I'm in the pub. Facebook unhelpful. Same phone model. Do you have recovery codes printed already? If he did, I'm sure he would have volunteered that information. Personally use Authenticator app. Lawn Dog, maybe this is how Facebook moves people forward into the future. Facebook's future. Does he have recovery codes? Either an email printed out? Nope. But what we could possibly do is set up an Authenticator app on your phone. Have you already used Authenticator apps for other things
Yes,
too?
I have one already on there.
All right.
And Facebook's not on it, of course.
Yeah, well, we could add it using your phone because we might be able to do that without having the current password. So that's where I'm leaning to. This being Facebook and all the creative ways people come up with to crack accounts, we might be dealing with this type of situation. That was Lawn Dog to Greg. Maybe try to generate a recovery code from the phone. Yeah, using one of the other options through the
wait
phone.
a minute. Facebook is on Authenticator.
Is it?
Interesting.
Who are we saying hello to? Alex Cheek is in chat and Gary Weisenberger is in chat.
Wait a minute. No, I was saying the Facebook has own authentication app.
Huh.
Oh, Jesus. Facebook is really beep, beep, beep.
Hello, Gary.
Hello. How's it going?
I didn't want to get up this morning. This is really interesting.
Okay. I'm talking to Gary now, so I'll try that again. Hello, Gary.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I had a problem with my microphone earlier. I've been watching for a few minutes. I haven't heard the whole thing, but I do have one comment.
All right.
About you guys are seeing devices. Facebook keeps track of every logon and does not unlog it in their log. So if you've logged on your phone or your computer at another location, you could have hundreds of those.
All right.
So that is not abnormal. If you go to your Facebook right now, go to settings and look at locations, you might have 25 if you used your phone at the bar last night.
All right.
So that's not nefarious hacking. That's where you were on that date.
That's a good explanation. I thought there would be some explanation along those lines, and basically that's telling us that second Android device that we saw.
That is his another location.
His device from another location. Good.
That would be at work yesterday.
And that is per Facebook. As we had that as a security issue in an audit, we saw, what is this, hacking for the company thing? And that is not. That is fine.
That makes sense.
Yeah. All right. Let me take a couple more chat room comments here. Wintermute's got another link. Login, identify on the phone. I think that's the same link we did earlier on the computer.
Hello, Doug.
Hello, Alex.
I am in Zoom.
Yes.
We're talking about having trouble logging in and resetting passwords and all that kind of stuff, I thought you might want to hear about my little fiasco I've dealt with for a whole week and several hours on the phone.
Oh no.
Not at the moment. I've heard that story through Ken's show. It's a good story, but I don't want to go down that road now because we're going to try to keep focused on this issue. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Let's see. I'm going to see if this is the same link that we had earlier for the computer. Oh, I can't search it that way. Yeah, let's see. That was 1124. Yeah, this is the same thing. So let's show that on the phone, Tim, going to that link. I'm going to bring you back up on screen, your phone back up on screen. Okay, go into your web browser on the phone. And then put in the address facebook.com/login/identify.
Facebook.com.
.com/login. Oh, it's showing up there in your search results.
Oh, there it is.
Enter your mobile phone number. Hang on, let me blur that. You're blurred. Go ahead.
Do a search.
Search by your email or name instead. Yeah, touch search. It's still blurred. And then, hang on a second. Let me display that. Turn off the blur. So this is taking us back to try entering your password. So I'm going to blur that again because we know when you type it, it shows each character individually. Go ahead and type your password. All right, I'm caught up in chat to the Tony Wallace comment, same mark. And I'm not going to read all those others into the video because they're not related to this issue. So you've typed in the password, and go ahead and touch login. And it says password incorrect. Try entering your password and go ahead and do it one more time. Put in the password once more. If it comes to that same screen, then we'll try another way, but I don't think it's going to come up with anything. Then we'll go try doing the configuring the Authenticator app, see if it lets us do that. Touch login. Oh, once you finish the password.
Same thing.
Same thing. So I'm going to display that for the record. And then touch try another way. I think it's going to come right back to similar screen, meaning try and enter your password again. So that got us nowhere. Now let's go back to trying to set up the Authenticator app. You remember how to get there? I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah. Okay, I've got it open.
Okay. Is that what's open, your Authenticator app?
Yeah.
No, that's not what we want. We want to get to the Facebook page for setting up the Authenticator app. But you said Facebook is already set up for Authenticator app.
Yeah, which is odd, and it doesn't work.
Let's get back into that security screen in Facebook on your phone. And Greg M., your point is well taken, saying that the problem is the Authenticator app only occurs after the password is verified. But will the forgot password procedure have a way of using the Authenticator app? I don't think it does. William Dawson says that is a catch 22. No matter what you do, the same results. Is this the new IA at work they were using? Do you mean AI? Artificial intelligence? All right, so I'm going to bring this up on screen. All right, so we have changed password, two-factor authentication, use two-factor authentication. Then we have authorized logins, review a list of devices. You won't have to use a login code. Okay, those are devices that are remembered. Let's have a look and see what that is. I'm going to take you off screen while you go to that, but go to that authorized logins section. Yeah, good. This speaks to what Gary was saying. Just showing for the record. Trusted device, Facebook for Android, March 18th, February 28th, and February 28th. So these look like your same Android phone, but from 3 different locations that you have touched a button to remember this device or something to that effect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Touch the arrow in the upper left. That gets us back to here. Then setting up extra securities. Get alerts about unrecognized logins. We'll let you know if anyone logs in from a device or browser you don't normally use. Well, we were getting that for your phone, but we were not getting that when I tried to log into your account. You're not getting that when you were trying to log into the account. Then the advanced section, see recent emails from Facebook. See a list of emails we sent you recently. That's interesting. Next is safe browsing. That's not useful for us. Get help. So get help is learn more about security. That doesn't sound like get help to me. If you think your account was hacked, that's not our issue. So is that, have you scrolled all the way to the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to take it off screen and have you go to that section that says see recent emails from Facebook. I'm going to put that on screen for a moment.
Really?
This is saying we haven't seen any emails about security in the past 2 weeks. All right. Off screen again. Touch other emails in the upper right. I'm going to display that. In the other emails tab, we're seeing email notifications we sent you in the past 2 days, March 18th, 11:30, sent to Moonwalker, login alert for Facebook for Android. So that was today. Touch the security tab in the upper left. We haven't sent you. Isn't this
is way broken.
contradicting itself?
Yeah.
On the security tab, we haven't sent you any email security in the past 2 weeks. Under other emails, here's the one we sent you today.
Duh.
I will start beep.
I'm trying to fix this stuff after work. You should hear all the cussing I was doing.
All right, let me have you be quiet for a moment. I'm gonna ask Alias to repeat what he said.
Who?
Alias, I didn't hear what you said because Tim spoke while you were still talking.
I said I will start again beep.
Oh.
No, we will not. No, we will not curse this channel. This is family friendly.
All right. So yes, in response to Greg M, click on the right arrow for two-factor authentication. We'll go down that road here. And hello to Alan. So, Tim, left arrow in the upper left corner. Touch that. And upper left corner, touch the left arrow. Left arrow. Now, where's the two-factor? I think you need to scroll up. Two-factor in the middle of the screen. Use two-factor authentication. We'll ask for a login code if we notice an attempt login from an unrecognized device. And then there's the unauthorized logins. And we have looked at that. So go ahead and touch the two-factor authentication. This is going to go to text message, add a backup method. Authentication app. Touch that. Set up a third-party authenticator. Please use your authentication app.
Are you kidding me?
Well, Now the
Hey,
thing
I'm
we're
in a good
laughing
mood.
the thing we're laughing about here is this is wanting Tim to use his cell phone to take a photo of this code that's being displayed on his cell phone. Except that there is a button there that says set up on same device. So when you touch that button, we're not going to have to take a photo of that code.
Does
Or
that
enter this code into your authentication app. So do you see that right under the graphic code? I'm forgetting what it's called.
the QR code set
Yeah,
up
under
on
the
same
QR
device?
code. Yeah, touch that button. It says set up on same device.
Thanks God for that button.
Oh, shoot. Now it want an account name.
I'm going to take that off the screen.
Now I'm
It's
lost.
not. We're not seeing what's on your screen anyway, because I think security sake, it's not showing me what you're seeing right now.
I think we are all lost now.
I'm totally lost.
Tell us what you're seeing, because I can't see it.
Account name, security key. 2 different lines.
Oh, okay. Well, account name, you want to use the word Facebook, because you're trying to create a security key for Facebook.
Should it be lowercase?
Doesn't matter. It's
Or
only
just-
for your reference.
Oh, okay.
You know what should you name it? Correct social media.
A security
Or
key. I
Facebook.
have no idea what that would be.
Is that optional?
That's the next line underneath Facebook.
Yeah,
Security
but
key.
can you skip that? That would be for picking up a security number from a physical security key,
Oh, can
which
I
we don't
skip
want to
that?
use. Yeah, we want to skip that.
No, it won't let me skip it because the finish is grayed out. And I click on finish and it does nothing. So I got to put in something.
Well, we must have made a wrong selection somewhere. Is there a back button?
Let's see, Facebook's already in the authenticator. That's odd.
I think you ought to remove that. You should be able to remove that from your authenticator app. And that might be why we got taken down the wrong path. Because your Facebook account is not using that authenticator app. So you might as well delete it from the
Can I
phone.
delete it?
It might be a swipe left or right.
What app are you using? Google
Authenticator.
Authentication.
Is this a
By
Google
Google.
Authenticator app or some other authenticator app? I have 3 authenticator apps on my phone. They're all called Authenticator. The only way to distinguish them is the icon.
It says authenticator. Here's the icon on my home screen.
Oh,
Show us.
I see. I'm going to display that. So yeah, I have the same authenticator app, and I think that's a Microsoft Authenticator app.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, Microsoft.
Yeah, it's a Microsoft Authenticator app icon. So then,
Which they kind of forced me to use to access email somehow. I don't know how that got on there. But anyway.
Okay. Can you switch back to the Facebook app? And we'll try going down that direction again. All right, so here, same on device. Set up third-party authenticator. Please use your authentication app such as Duo or Google Authenticator to scan this QR code or enter this code into your authentication app. That's a long code. Are you able to long press on that code to
I
copy
was
it?
just wondering. Text copy to clipboard. Now, what the hell did it copy? I don't know. It might have copied the whole screen.
Did you long press on the code or did you long press somewhere else?
On the code.
On the code. All right. Well, let's go ahead and continue and see what we get.
Enter the
Six-digit
code. What?
Oh, it's wanting you to. Okay, now let's switch to the Authenticator app. Switch to the Microsoft Authenticator app and we'll. Okay, it's not going to let us see what you're doing here. So I'm going to bring Zoom back up. And is it asking you, well, I'm going to try to replicate this on my cell phone. In the upper right of the Authenticator app, is there a plus sign?
Yes.
Touch that.
What kind of account are you adding? Personal account, work, or school?
And the third one says?
Other account, Google, Facebook.
Right.
Etc.
So it's Facebook, so touch that third one.
Your account provider will display a QR code. Now it's wanting to scan the code, the QR code, and it's got my camera open.
Okay, when I touched that, I had two choices of no or go to settings. You didn't read that out, so did you not get that choice?
No, I didn't. But underneath that scanner picture, or enter code manually. Now I wonder if it'll let me paste it from the clipboard.
Yes, try that.
Account name. Paste. Now finish is highlighted. I can click on finish.
Okay, good.
Now add a new one.
Account name, just put in Facebook.
The third one's the new one.
Let me catch up in chat here before we go to the next step. I'll think Google Counter 2F. Am I missing something here? If you're logged in with the phone, just change the password. You are missing something. It won't let us change the password unless we enter the correct current password. So that does not work, Dennis. Blue is Microsoft, gray is Google. Make a note of the long text. Use that for the key. You have to enter that in the Authenticator app, 6-digit code, and 3, enter the code. So I'm caught up with chat. And Tim, what do you have on screen now on the phone?
It's showing the different accounts that I've added to the Authenticator, and the third one down is the new one.
For Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, on the cell phone, switch back to the Facebook app. To that screen, it's a screen there that's saying two-factor. Now, hang on, let me get that on screen. And it's wanting you to enter the 6-digit code. So you need to enter the current 6-digit code that the Authenticator app is showing for Facebook.
Yes, and for that we have 16 seconds. 1 minute.
Yeah.
That's the digit code changing every minute.
Well, it changes every minute, but it's a code is typically valid longer than even after it has changed for a little while. I haven't tested that, but
No, it's not. I think it is not. After
well,
60 seconds, it's gone.
Well, I know the code changes after a number of seconds, but Aliaj, have you tried entering a code, say 1 minute after it has gone to another code?
I'm going to have to write that code down and type it in real quick before it refreshes a new one. It's only giving me 8 seconds, so I'm going to have to wait 4 seconds.
For the new code.
for a new code.
All right.
Okay, new one. Write that down real quick. Switch back to that.
Greg M is also saying it will not allow you after 1 minute. I have a two-factor authentication that we use from one of my clients, and we specifically set it to 5 minutes.
Okay, I did that, and it's want me to re-enter the password.
Bringing that up on the screen.
What a nightmare.
For your security, please re-enter your password to continue. Go ahead and try putting in the password that you know. Because we do know that Facebook will recognize that as a former password. So now that you have a two-factor authentication, will it...
You want to blur that?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, thank you. Coming up. Go ahead.
And I'm going to click continue. Incorrect password. Please try again. Yeah, this is a dead end.
Yeah, it feels like a dead end.
I don't know if you want to go down this rabbit hole anymore or not, but
No, I think unless somebody comes up with some miracle answer, I think
I'm going to have to get in touch with them somehow.
Yeah. Now, the other possibility, though, Tim, is somebody seeing this video might have a comment on the video that may give us something amazing, but it's more likely that people are going to be restating things that we've already tried together again. We've already tried.
The past few weeks I've researched it so much, maybe somebody else is having the same problem. This video will pop up and they'll see it also. Maybe somebody's got an answer.
Yeah, it's certainly possible.
At least I could still get on it on my phone, but I'd rather use it on the computer if I'm uploading multiple pictures at a time.
But because you can get it on your phone, that kind of reduces the urgency.
Yeah.
You're not ready to just abandon the account and create a new account and try to recreate everything.
What if he tries to reset password again, and what happens?
If he tries what again?
Password to reset again. Reset his password again.
Reset the password again?
Yes. And type the new one.
Well, now that we have the Authenticator app, resetting the password or doing a forgot password might give us that other alternative. Because remember, we had that option, and that's a good point. We had that option about try another method, and we weren't offered any other methods. If it will now give us another method of the Authenticator app, that might be a way to break through this. Did you follow that, Tim?
Yeah.
Okay, so the place we want to go is on the phone. Go to reset password. It'll ask for the current password. It'll say we didn't get it right. And it'll give us an option of another method. Try another method. Hello, Jim.
Hello. Hey, Doug.
Yeah.
I missed half the show, so I'm going to probably ask something you've already done. Have you tried going to Facebook on the PC, forget password, they send you an email or a text message, and try changing? Now, here's what I'm getting ready to ask. He may have blocked his computer as the device. Have you guys tried it on a different computer to change the password?
Yes, we have.
Okay, so not on his computer itself.
Right. We've tried it on his computer incognito mode, and my computer.
Okay, your computer, yes. His computer, not sure about incognito. I'm thinking they may be going by a MAC address. That's why. But if you tried it on yours, then
could be. Yeah, we tried it on mine.
I was thinking Mac also.
Yeah.
the address. Somehow they recognize the machine.
Okay, so now we have, let's see, your security method, showing a text message, add backup method, two-factor authentication. No, two-factor authentication is not what we're looking for now. So upper left corner, left arrow, change password. Go into that. And then
we've already done this.
Yeah, but now we have the authenticator app, the newly created authenticator app. That's why we want to try this again. Got it?
Yeah, you might want to blur that.
Yeah, I'm going to blur that. Okay, you're blurred. So you're going to put in what you believe to be current password. Facebook has told us that is a previous password. Now you're putting in a proposed new password.
Yeah. I'll try anything. Almost anything. Crap. Start over.
You might want to write it down to be sure that you're typing it correctly.
Good idea.
And that you'll remember it afterwards.
You think?
Yeah, I think. Been down that road before. Dennis, I don't know the password, Mr. Zuckerberg.
I like that comment. That's funny.
Note that the keyboard keys were blinking when he typed the password, so you might need to edit out that segment of the video. Well, that password won't get anybody anywhere anyway, because it just doesn't work. But yeah, that's why I did take that off screen, because even though the blur was active, I saw more of the characters than I was comfortable with. Daniel Emberley, can phone app provide QR code that can be scanned with computer camera? Well, I think generically a computer camera would be able to scan a QR code if the app was allowing for that, but I don't see that that's going to help us in this situation.
Okay, I got all that typed in. I'm ready to press update password.
Hang on a moment. All right, I've got your phone on screen. We only have dots, but it is still blurred. Go ahead and click update password.
Invalid password. Yeah, it's not recognizing the old one.
Hang on a second. It doesn't say invalid password.
It did. It disappeared. It only displayed it like for 15 seconds.
Oh, go ahead and click update password again. Let me see if it shows through on my screen. Yeah, it didn't. So you saw a pop-up that said it was invalid. Okay, so now that
right underneath there it says enter a valid password and try again.
Yeah, but that's different. That's different than saying the password was not valid. It's just back to the same screen. Now, to us, it means the same thing, but it does not say invalid password. But you did see a pop-up that said it was incorrect, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's go to forgot password again because we have the authenticator app.
Forgot password question mark. If I see right.
Hang on a second. Alias, I heard you say password question mark. Try that again.
Forget password question mark. You mean that? Forgot password, whatever it is. I'm just reading what I see on screen right now.
Well, we did select forgot password.
And this is the new screen that popped up.
Yeah. All right. So here, try another way. Touch try another way. That's what we want to see if it'll give us something else now that we have the authenticator app and it's not. Yep.
Yeah, their IA is broken.
Yeah. I think we've reached the end.
They're definitely broken.
And look at that, a whole 2-hour show on the one subject.
Are you kidding me?
Nope, it's
Oh,
been 2 hours.
wow. That's almost 1 o'clock. So this is what I've been putting up with for a few weeks. Interesting. The first week I was doing a whole lot of bleeps. Now I'm just laughing about it. It's like, how many others out there are having the same problem right now?
Now, in response to the last thing here in chat, Greg M., try going back to recovery codes. The problem with that, it's not giving us an opportunity to put in recovery codes. We could go collect recovery codes from Facebook, but we can't get to any screen that lets us input the recovery codes. Does everyone agree with that? I haven't seen any place where we had an opportunity to input recovery codes.
I saw one place where you could generate a code, but that's even broken.
Yeah. Martin Hogg, at least there's no dreaded CAPTCHA. At this point, I would welcome a CAPTCHA.
Really? How many school buses can you see?
Yeah. Only one way into Facebook.
How many traffic lights can you see?
We got around the issue of scanning the barcode, so not interested in that.
How many
Try
Facebook
all of this on Tim's computer. No place to enter recovery code. So William's agreeing with that. We did not get to any place to do that. Wintermute's giving us a YouTube video there. We're not going to watch it on the screen. Let's see. We don't recognize your device. Let's see what they say.
Yeah, I've watched this one.
Oh, you've watched this one. Right.
I watched a bunch of them, believe it or not.
Yeah. Well, I gotta say to the audience and an acknowledgement to Tim when Tim says I got something I've been working on and can't figure it out, I don't expect to find a quick, easy solution.
I thought I gave you a good one to go down to.
But I do like being able to document that on this channel and show how messed up some of these systems are that we deal with. And there's the possibility that somebody will come up with a valid answer.
What's interesting to me, they're saying they're not doing text no more. But they got to authentication factor enabled, but they don't do text no more. That makes no sense at all.
Yeah. Now the place, I'd have to go back in the DVR mode or review it to see where that happened, because we were at a specific thing we were trying to do at that point that was not two-factor authentication. It was for some other purpose. And I can't quite recite what that was. All right. Go ahead.
Interesting day. I figured you would like this one.
I think I'm ready to wind this down. Let me say this, that Alex Cheek in last night's Ken Stout show reported the latest development on his job search, which basically, long story short, is that it's not going to happen now, but there might be something down the road with that company.
Cool.
The details of it are longer than I want to get into now, but what I will do is I'll go over to Ken's channel here. I'm going to display this on screen as I'm maneuvering to this. So let's see. I'll go. Oh, hey, Ken. Is Ken still in Zoom?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I am.
Yeah. Interesting thing with all that tinkering that we did recently with managing moderators and so on, after a couple of days of not getting notifications for your shows, I discovered that I was unsubscribed from your channel.
I saw that.
Really?
How did you see that?
Because when you resubscribed, it popped up and said DougBetts or LiveWindowsTraining-DougBetts has subscribed to your channel.
Oh,
How did he get unsubscribed?
I have
Oh,
no
no.
clue.
So
Wintermute and I
here's-
did a real quick experiment on the monitoring managing mod, and I can remove other mods' comments. I only did his because I said put something in I can delete, and he did. And I haven't yet figured out how to do anything from the phone. And it's my understanding you have to change the settings on chat from the phone.
You can't do it from a computer. That's really odd.
Apparently not. Again, I'm still researching it. And you're right, it is odd.
There's a lot of odd stuff going on right now.
Now, my recollection from your last night show is Alex came in towards the end of the show
Yep.
and gave a report on his recent job search.
About the 57-minute mark, somewhere in there.
Yeah, I'm seeing it there. So I'm going to take and grab a timestamp link of your show at that point and put that into chat so that if somebody wants to go hear the most up-to-date information, they can go watch that part of your video.
I think the issue he wanted to discuss on your channel, though, is his email issue with his mom.
Yes, I do realize that. Alex Sheik's job update, but I wanted to get Alex's job update in there. And because we're at 2 hours, let me summarize what I understand the result of that his mother's account is, and then you guys can correct me if it's not right. My understanding is that they had changed their internet service from his mother's account to Alex's account. In the course of that, his mother's email account got orphaned, will be my word for it. And in the process, they had revealed his mother's email account password to the internet service provider. His mother was not comfortable with that. They were unable to change the password because of how when they switched the account, they could no longer get into the management screen for her account because it no longer is managing the internet connection for their internet service. And after going through a whole bunch of efforts, he finally got somebody at the internet service provider that fixed the problem with his mother's account. They got the password reset, and now everybody's happy. Is that a fair enough summary without going through all the muddy details?
Yes. But also the way they have it set up for you to change the password, you have to log in through my account to change the password on her email account. Anyway, they was having server side issues on their end, so that the management interface where you change the password for the email was not available. It would show like the Chrome page that comes up when a page is temporarily down or unavailable. It would show that. So they admitted to having email issues.
Okay.
Server issues on their side.
They actually admitted to it?
Yes.
Wow.
I got an American person that works there to admit to it.
All right.
I got an email when I complained about this. I got an email from an American with a different phone number and a direct extension. I was able to reach out directly to her, and she was able to get me in contact with the repair department. So she was able to explain my issue to the department for me, and then she was able to connect me with someone else. So it's a whole ordeal, but we finally got it fixed.
All right.
Hey, Tim.
Yes, sir.
You should hire Alex to fix your Facebook password.
No, I had somebody. I had one of my friends from college. I had one of my friends from college message me the other night on Facebook asking me, "Can you recover a hacked Facebook account?"
Oh no!
Because somebody stole all the pictures or whatever, and I'm like, or the account was cloned or whatever. And my response was, "No. Once you put pictures up on Facebook, they're public property. Anybody can download any picture on there. I'm sorry, I can't help you. Bye.
Whatever you put on there, they can use. So you got to be careful what you put on Facebook these days. If you don't want your mother to see it, don't put it on there, basically.
One thing you folks have to remember when it comes to Facebook, Twitter, all these free accounts that you have, you are the product.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I can't stand it when people complain, especially my mom and dad. I can't stand it when they complain about all these different free accounts and people spying on you and this and that and everything. Well, nobody has a right to complain because the account is free. You're not paying for it.
Right.
If I'm paying for it like we do for the website or something, if it's not working, you have a right to complain. But if it's a free account, you don't have a right to complain.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree.
Let me catch up with some of my comments here. Let's see. Find a good hacker. They'll be lickety split. There's nothing on Google or Twitter regarding Facebook woes. Oh, really? Interesting day. Other channels that complain that subscribers have been deleted for no obvious reason. Perhaps the YouTube artificial intelligence is misidentifying accounts as bots. Martin Hogg. And Martin, thank you for sending me that email. He comments that Kerry Holzman gave my channel a nice plug last night. And he says last night. To me, it was yesterday afternoon. And I haven't seen that yet. I was listening at that time. I wasn't watching. And yes, thank you, Kerry Holzman, for those nice comments. And I do appreciate when you folks let me know about that. Before I started my own YouTube channel, I never missed one of his shows. And there were several other YouTubers that I never missed a show. Since I'm actually producing content, I don't have anywhere near as much time to keep up with other people's shows. William Dawson, I just wonder if you use a tablet setup as account password, would that make a difference? I do not see why it would, but who knows? I've seen people drop by YouTube itself from channels. Bye all, have a nice week. Nothing free, it all has cost. Nothing within past 24 hours. He's referring to the Twitter and Google about Facebook woes. I have a Facebook account, get a lot of friend requests. All right, that's all caught up. Let's say goodbye. All right, back to Zoom. Just for you all to have an opportunity to say goodbye to the audience, please.
Goodbye, everyone.
All right, and I'm signing you out.
Bye to the audience.
Oh, all right. Well, I was going to say...
skip number 4, by the way.
I skipped number 4 on the subject list.
Number 4?
All right. I'm going to have to go find out what it is that he's been out of shape about.
I'm doing my best Greg Guy imitation right now, by the way. I'm getting a migraine. I can't believe it.
Put him in a waiting room.
Yeah, put me in the waiting room. That is such a cool experience.
Oh, number 4, Ken Stout, what Windows needs to do from Thursday, 31:22. So that was at 31:22 minutes into Ken Stout's Thursday show. He said something that I made a note about. I don't remember what that was. So that shouldn't take long. Let's go see what that's about.
I didn't imply that, Doug. I was just messing with you.
I know that. You know, you don't. You're coming along with your sense of humor, Ken Stout, but you haven't quite got it yet.
I'm working on it, Doug.
I say things.
I'm following every step you make, and I write it down, and I go stand in front of the mirror.
Oh, here, I'll get to Ken Stout this way. For those who don't know, that's Ken and me poking fun at each other. Let's see. I said it was Thursday night show. Let's see if I get the right. Where was it at? 31:22. 31:22 to see what he was talking about at that point.
We were talking about William Dawson sent me a timer for Alex, and it had a little bit of background white noise or static, and we were trying to figure out a way to get rid of it. And I think that's when Long Dog put the comment in there about somehow Windows needs to be able to control that.
Let me see what's saying. I've unmuted this, so everybody should hear this. Hopefully the content creator won't ding me for a copyright claim. Oh, I gotta display this on screen.
I'll ask my co-host tonight.
The Thursday night show, and that is Jim. I know that nomenclature now. Because you couldn't distinguish when Alex called out for Jim. You thought he was calling for you. It's all about Ken.
We all know the co-host should be me as many times as Ken's put me in the waiting room.
All right, so here, that's at 3131. Is that the right spot? 3122 is what I want. So I'm going to back up a little bit. Here we go, 3122.
Let me catch up. What Windows needs to do. Maybe I'll get with Doug tomorrow and have an exciting topic tomorrow on Doug. Or we can keep going down the printer. Have we not discussed this printer issue now for about a week? Friend.
I didn't know Doug was still going down the printer rabbit hole with Josh.
Somebody else bought that up. Nick guy, I'm not hearing anything.
You guys weren't hearing that? Oh, you weren't hearing it on Zoom, but I think they were hearing it on YouTube.
Oh,
that's a possibility.
Yeah. So Ken said he was going to get with Doug tomorrow about what Windows needs to do, and then they're talking about the printer issues, and I don't know why I put that into the topic list. What Windows needs to do. I don't know why I put that in the topic list. That's lost to me. I must have put that in Friday as a in the topic list. So that was like almost 24 hours ago. You expect me to remember that?
Remember what?
What are you talking about?
What you talking about, Willis?
Squirrel.
No,
you guys,
on this channel, never.
Yeah, you guys already said goodbye, so I'm just going to click end meeting for all.
Now he's ending like I do. I've taught him well.
Bye.
Bounce. And now you get a black screen. And I got to push live for that to come over. There you are. Ay, caramba. Did we just really do that? There's my email address if you want to send a question. There were a couple other emails that I received that I'll be talking about on Windows Daily that I didn't even mention today. Who were they from? Just so that you know that I did get those and haven't forgotten them. Well, Martin Hogg, I did respond to that, and Aiden Standing, and I think that's all. Oh, I know, Pineapple Road. Oh, that is Aiden. About 22H2. Yeah, so that'll be probably coming up on Monday because Pineapple Road is having problems getting a computer to upgrade to Windows 11 22H2. It's got Windows 11, but it won't upgrade to 22H2. So I think we'll talk about that Monday. Sorry we didn't get to that today, Pineapple Road. All right, goodbye. Have a great weekend, everybody. See you later. I'm still live. How am I still live? XSplit has no... I click the red stream button and it is no longer red. But at the top of the screen, it shows that I'm still streaming. And you guys in chat are saying it's still going. Yay, caramba. So how do I end it? I guess I'm going to have to go over to the YouTube live stream and end it there, because some XSplit, I have it configured to end the stream when I end the stream in XSplit, and it didn't do it. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, 0, click.